In South Africa, a one-man's initiative has translated into a community development program responding to direct and specific needs of sprawling communities in the district of Soweto. The initiative provides support to orphaned and vulnerable children, women and elderly residents in a community that is broadly affected by HIV and AIDS, domestic violence and extreme poverty. Hanan.
So there's a large number of HIV and AIDS-related deaths in the Soweto region, and there are many young orphans who are also suffering from the disease. According to various reports, nearly 500,000 children in Soweto live below the poverty line and are in urgent need of social and medical services.
Du seuil de pauvreté et ont un besoin urgent en termes de services sociaux et services médicaux.
And with us now is the man himself, founder of Kotula, Adam Jainster. Adam, good to have you with us on the program. Good morning to you and thank you for joining us. Kotula, you say in your new plans will distribute more than 350,000 meals per year to the most disadvantaged people in the Soweto area. Also, you've got aims to double this number by 2021. First, why the focus on Soweto? Adam.
One of my team, her parents are pastors in Soweto, and I got invited down to a fundraising event. I don't particularly like fundraising events because they're quite transactional. They don't really support long-term benefit. But nevertheless, I went down, and the event was held at an AIDS ministry that has a school there for orphan and vulnerable children. About 600 children attend that particular school, and having asked the children and asked the team down there how the children were fed, knowing that children that get born with HIV/AIDS really do need a very good balanced diet to help them combat their daily struggles. The response I got wasn't particularly pleasing to me. The response was, it's very much donatory food. The food isn't particularly good. It's chips, chocolates and things like that. So I then, being quite curious, I went for a walk around the neighborhood, and there was a very large piece of land that was unused. And way back when, I come from the UK, from Cornwall, I was born on a farm. Immediately my mind took me to creating a little farm out of this piece of land to provide the children with proper food.
So how is Kotula working to ensure food for the orphaned and vulnerable children in South Africa? Is it guaranteed that they'll get food?
The most critical thing is getting individuals to be healthy, getting the children to be healthy so they can concentrate in class. So that then centered on creating the food security program. But that's just the tip of the iceberg in terms of where our dreams are in really helping those that are less fortunate than ourselves. So phase one was about driving food security. Phase two is about expanding the production from our farm significantly. And we now have a partner, a large African firm, who's wanting to help us with that. And phase two will be about making our farming entity self-sustaining. So the additional produce that we get from phase two will be sold into offtake agreements with various catering companies as well as hotel groups. Alongside that, into the local stores and shopping malls. And the monies that we get returned from that will come back as profits, and that will then support the entity to make it self-sustaining. And at that point, I will get all the team together and literally give them the keys to the car, if you know what I mean, so that they will be their own company, their own leaders to run the business independently. So going back to my original philosophy about this, it's not about creating food, but it's about creating self-sustained entities that people can benefit from. That was the purpose.